Alright, cruise planners, welcome back to the channel. Today I have 11 ways to screw up your cruise vacation. We've surveyed the audience and the results are in. These are the top 11 ways you'll screw up your cruise. Some of these are obvious, but some, not so much. We are constantly adding new tips to the list, so let us know in the comments. What's something that should be on the next list? While you're down there, it would help us out a ton if you'd subscribe to the channel. Let's get started. Tip 1. Fine print. Gotta love it. But hey, sometimes the most important details are hidden in that tiny text of your cruise contract. Don't let your vacation turn into an unexpected drama by overlooking those pesky yet essential bits of information. Tip 2. Cruise seasons. So you want to sail to Alaska in May or the Caribbean during spring break. How original. Jokes aside, you might find yourself in a less than ideal situation if you don't pay attention to the season. Unless you enjoy disappointment and missing out on exciting experiences, it's best to plan accordingly for the weather at your destination. Tip 3. Your travel companions. Choose wisely or else. Who you plan to travel with can make your cruise delightful or turn it into an episode of Survivor. Choose your fellow sailors carefully, or at the very least, have realistic expectations before you set sail, so you don't end up in a reality show nightmare. Tip 4. Travel documents, the important stuff. Forgetting your passport, birth certificate, or mandatory visas is like forgetting to put on pants before leaving the house. You just don't do it. Pack those essential papers in your carry-on, not your luggage, or you'll be waving a sad goodbye to your dream vacation from the shore. Tip 5. The muster drill. Yes, we know the muster drill isn't the most exciting part of your trip, but skipping it is like ignoring a stop sign. It's just not smart. Just bear with it and consider it a brief intermission in your vacation fun. After all, it's for your own good. Tip 6. Balcony safety, or how not to take an unplanned swim. Climbing on your balcony railing or attempting to hop from one veranda to another is about as smart as juggling chainsaw. Keep both feet on the ground or you might end up taking an unscheduled plunge into the deep blue sea, and then I'll make a video about you when it hits the news or social media. Tip 7. No smoking in the cabin because, fire. Lighting up in your stateroom is a brilliant idea if you're a fan of trouble. Not only could you accidentally start a fire at sea, but you'll also face huge fines and the possibility of being kicked off the ship at the next port. Who wouldn't want that? Tip 8. All aboard time, don't be late. Forgetting the all aboard time is like forgetting your own birthday. It's just embarrassing. The ship won't always wait for you. And if you're racing back breathless, you'll become the star of the ship's balconies, and not in a good way. I know you've seen those videos on TikTok. Tip 9. Keep an eye on your kids, or how not to ruin everyone's day. Neglecting your kids at the pool is not only a great way to annoy your fellow passengers, but also a surefire method of turning your family vacation into a Facebook post for the cruise group. Keep them safe and sound and avoid becoming that family everyone talks about. Tip 10. Airplane mode, your wallet's best friend. Forgetting to put your phone in airplane mode while cruising is like inviting a vampire into your home. You're just asking for trouble. Save yourself from a shocking phone bill and put that device in airplane mode or turn it off. You'll thank us later. Tip 11. Debarkation day wardrobe, or how not to leave the shit looking like a hot mess. In the frenzy of packing, don't forget to save some clothes for debarkation day. Unless you fancy leaving the ship in your pajamas and barefoot. Not the best look, right? Keep a toothbrush and some deodorant handy too. You'll thank us later when you disembark looking fresh and put together instead of disheveled and confused.